Hi guys, it's Skill Jim from the Suka Pass team. Today we're going to show you the 1.3 version build of Suka Pass. So first things first, go on sukapass.com where you'll find a button that says download. If you press on that, depending on your device, so if you're on iOS you can click on the button that says iOS test flight and follow the instructions there. I've already made a very short video tutorial on how to actually download Suka Pass through test flight, which I will probably just insert here just while I'm talking. And for Google Android users, click the button that says Google Play Store on the same download page, and that will take you directly to the Google Play Store, where you can download Suka Pass from there as well. And if you can just literally go onto Google Play Store on your device and type in Suka Pass in the search, and that'll be fine as well. You'll be able to download the application from there as well. So let's get into it. Now that you've downloaded the latest build, we'll start it up. So there's a few new features that I'm going to show you today that we've added to this update. Turn the volume up. So the first thing you can actually do is verify that you're with the latest build here. So it's 1.3.0 there, should say at the bottom. There we go, got the sound on now. So the first thing you'll see here is the circle menu screen. This might look familiar to you if you used the original Passport disc back in the day. It was disc 4 of the original Shenmue release. And basically the Passport allowed you to go online with the Dreamcast and get some extra features that were only available on this disc, and great features for the time, groundbreaking really, some of the stuff that Yu Suzuki and his team managed to do within this the Passport. Loads of detailed information on characters and places, which I'm going to go through in a second. So the first thing you'll notice is Nozomi's flashing here with a new message. So we tap on her, and basically this gives you details on all of the brand new features and patches, updates that we've done for this particular release. So you can read through that at your own leisure. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you some of the new features that we've added to this build of the app. So you may remember on the menu screen previously we had character profiles and places. Now since, I'll go into Shenmue World, since we've added the final major component of the Shenmue World, the all-move scroll, we've recreated the original Shenmue World screen here. Nice faithful recreation here. So you've got the places and profiles there, which we added previously, and now the all-move scroll has been added. There's a little bit of information about each of the sections. We've added new music here to this screen, since previously the music that was used throughout all of these sections was the same music that you can hear in profiles. So I thought it'd be a nice touch to add unique music to each of these sections. So this piece of music in particular is from Project Berkeley demo video footage from back in the day, so I thought it was quite nice to get that in the app here to listen to, and just suits the screen quite nicely. So let's get into it. So let's go into the all-move scroll, which is the brand new feature. So straight off the bat, you'll notice these this scroll style layout from Ryo's move scroll, but we've changed it up slightly so it's a little bit more user-friendly. You can flick through your moves by either dragging your finger across like that or tapping the arrows to flick through each of Ryo's moves. And obviously, like the original move scroll, starts with the punches, and as we get through the punches we move on to kicks and throws. It's quite a lot of moves to go through. So we've got them all actually here available to read, apart from, you may have noticed, there's some Ryos with question marks. Now we've come up with a bit of an idea of how to unlock these in the future. We want to make the application a little bit more than it used to be, Well, originally, to unlock these moves in the passport, you had to actually get them in the game. So if someone taught you a move, or you bought a move scroll from the antique shop and you learnt it, then those moves were then added to the passport so you could read about them. Now we want to take it back a little bit, back to 1999, and come up with a solution to be able to unlock these locked moves. It's going to be quite a fun thing if we can pull it off, but that'll be in a future update, of course. So, but for now, all the moves that you can see that are available, you can read up about them. So it opens the screen, nice original blue format from the passport. You've got the animation of the move and the description of the move. Quite well detailed the moves are, like a lot of backstory and lore behind each of the moves, how it links to the Hazuki style and Iwao, and it's quite fascinating really, some of the information that they based each of the moves on. Now you may have noticed as I went through, some moves have a extra little icon. Oop, there's one. So you see that it's currently greyed out at the moment. Now in the game, as you train your moves, these moves in particular, at certain mastery point, so I think you've got 3 masteries. It starts off at like novice, advanced and mastered, something like that. Can't remember the exact three sections that they use, but basically once you get to the middle section and beyond, the animation of the move actually changes. So you want to see the mastered move, change the animation there, and that will stay now on the actual move scroll list here. So you can, whichever animation of the move you actually prefer, whether you prefer the basic version or the mastered version, and you can see how the stats change there depending on the strength of the move. So that's a pretty cool feature. It's just just fun in general. There's 2 ways actually. You can tap it to thingy, or you can also drag your finger across to toggle that on and off there. So have a read through all the descriptions that have been faithfully restored from, what was it, 1999, the year 2000 online passport disc. A lot of these descriptions aren't available to read anymore, so hence the decision to try and restore those descriptions for you to read and view the original lore there that was lost to the sands of time, basically, when the servers shut down for the passport. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you now is a minor upgrade to the music player. So previously we didn't have this tracker bar here, which shows you how long a track is now. So you can see as you go through, it changes the length of the song there. If you hit play, obviously it'll start counting and it'll show you the progression through the song there. You can also fast forward the song now, which is pretty cool. So like before, you can add songs to your favourites list, and let's play that one actually. Tap the image there if you want a full screen image, or if you're out and about and you don't want to disturb the music, you can press the lock button and you won't be disturbed there, as I get fingerprints all over the screen. Swipe to unlock that. Don't forget these features as well. You can switch to play songs in a random order, you can repeat a single song, or you can play the current song and then it just stops, or you can play through all of them. All the playlists on the right here. Free songs, shops if you want to listen to music from a particular shop. Let's try the jazz bar. And some of the extra songs that we've added the Project Berkeley version of the Everlasting Will that I was talking about earlier. And we've also added the battle music that you may have noticed, actually I forgot to mention that, and the move scroll, there's 2 pieces of music there. There's like the pre-fighting kind of music, and then there's like the intense fighting music there. So you've added them, and you can add them to your favourites playlist to listen whenever you would like. So next up, we've added back into the information. So this is another minor little upgrade. You may remember back on the original passport, if you went to view one of these information videos, just turn that down slightly, you could actually press pause and a little bit of information would come up about that particular character. Now obviously we're trying to get every little minor detail as close to accurate as possible, so we've added a little button here, and that is the actual pause screen description of the character there that you can read, so you can go through all of these and read that extra little bit of detail that was linked to these characters. Okay, next up, back in the data review, we've now upgraded the data review as well. So before it was just a massive long list that you'd scroll through for ages and ages, but we've actually designed sort of like toggle expand buttons here. So you've got the Suka Pass live tracking stats here. You've got a sample of the original Shenmue data, so this is from an actual save file, just to give you a bit of an idea of how these stats were being recorded back on the Dreamcast. Quite amazing really, all the stats that were tracked back in the day. So obviously we tried to do our own for the app, which is the Suka Pass Live. So we've got how many times you've started the app, total time you've spent in the app, number of times Nozomi's patted her hair on the circle menu, number of videos you've watched in the theatre page or in the information screens, songs, loads of different stats that the app is keeping tabs on as you press stuff, total number of moves you've viewed. It's pretty cool really. We've tried to recreate a little bit of a nice feel for the data review screen here, and these can be expanded and whatever the opposite of expanders. And lastly, at the bottom here, this is a list of all the goals that Ryo has throughout the game here. So each time Ryo advances throughout the story, it was actually linked to a quest, and these are the names of the quests throughout the game. It's pretty cool to go and have a look at that data. Okay, so that is literally all of the upgraded features and the brand new feature with the Shenmue, with the move scroll there, all the moves that you can go back and read now. I'm going to show you quickly, briefly, some of the older features that we had prior to this latest build. So the theatre, you've got the original unlocked theatre videos there, and if you want to unlock more videos, just watch them in order basically. I mean, is the prologue, and then it unlocks Drifting Blossoms. Watch that cutscene, unlocks Trap on the Street, etc, etc. And you can fill out all the theatre videos there to watch at your own pleasure, basically. Next up, I'll get back into Shenmue World. So the other big major sections was profiles. This is amazing, really. This has got all 337 characters that are available in the game. You can mark them off if you're playing a current playthrough of Shenmue. You want to keep track of who you've met, just like the passport did originally. You meet someone in the game, it was added to this section. So you meet Mari in the game, you can tick her off there if you would like to have that sort of extremist playthrough. But then you've got the information similar to the move scroll, but this is the backstory on this particular character. All the characters have crazy backstories. It's a pleasure to read through these and learn some more lore about each of the characters, about the game. And if you tap on the character, we've got some recorded voice lines.
I'll help make you a star. Want to try a TV audition with me sometime? Hey, you could take some singing lessons with me. Sure, draw a raffle ticket.
Loads of sound clips there that just play randomly. You can have a little play around with them. It's one of my favourite features. Just if you just fancy listening to the voice of a character.
I can hold your leftover coins for you. Thank you very much.
And just play around with them basically. We've got filters here if you just want to find children in the game or elderly, looking for a character in particular. Okay, say we are looking for, let me try and think of a character. So Nozomi, because she's quite low down actually, because I'm not quite sure actually why she's so low down, but she's like 200 and, let's see what she is. Yeah, she's 208 for some reason.
I'll always treasure this. Thanks for saving me. Ryo, have things settled down for you?
There, read all the stats there. So that's a pretty cool feature if you're looking for a particular character. Okay, next up is the places section. This is probably my favourite section of the application so far. It's basically all 5 of the maps that were featured in the game. These were the original Passport, online Passport maps that were recreated and added all the points of interest on. So for the Hazuki residents, there's 17. Yamanose, there's 5. Sakuraoka, 6. Dobuita, 45. And the harbour has 30 points of interest. Now, every time you tap on a point, so it's a question mark currently, we'll tap on entrance there. Just close the tutorial there. You've got a back, honestly, the amount of lore and backstories is staggering really. It's crazy the amount of detail that went into the game, but you can read all about just the entrance if you want to. You can tap on the image there, it shows you a nice modern HD version of the entrance, or you can hold your finger on the Dreamcast swirl in the top right corner and it will show you the original Dreamcast image there. That is actually the original Passport disc image, so it's nice to have that little bit of a nostalgia fix there, but also show off the detail that they actually put into the game with a HD image. So there's some very interesting locations you can view and learn about, and you may notice in the background we've added ambience to certain areas. So here, because the original image was rainy, we've added the rain ambience that you can just hear subtly in the background there. You can also link yourself to each of the characters again.
Young to drink.
But I'll link to this particular place. So you can play around with the area here, just press in the general region. You've got bird ambience, bird noises in the background there. Dobuita, let's try a random shop. Bunkado Antiques.
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18.
So if you notice, I've tried to actually recreate the exact same camera angle and tried to recreate that exact same original image in the HD release there. So have a play around with all the maps here. I just love the change of music as you go into each area. Okay, next feature in the community. This basically just links to all of our outlets that you can find us on. About is basically just about us in general, about the app, testing, disclaimer at the bottom that we're not linked to Sega in any way. And there's also a nice little feedback button here at the top right, and you can leave us a comment if you would like, say how much you're enjoying the app, or if you find a bug perhaps that you want to let us know about. Do so in the feedback with the feedback button there, or if you're on the Google Play Store, leave us a nice review, and we do end up putting a lot of the reviews and nice messages on the Suka Pass homepage. So if you leave us a nice message, it might end up on the actual Suka Pass homepage website. And finally, we've got setting options to change the sound effects, the background music, the volume of the speech. If you want to play around with them to get the right sort of setting, so you can hear, perhaps you want to hear the ambience more in the places section rather than the music. If something's overpowering, have a little play around, you want to hear the speech more or less even. And you can also change to whatever metric you prefer. Basically this links to the character profiles they've got like a height and he's got a height and a weight there, so depending on what sort of measurement you're more familiar with, you can set so in the settings there. And I think that is about it. Okay, yeah, so basically guys, if you want to download this app, you can do so right now. This is version 1.3, which features the brand new all new Move Scroll section. You can do so over at sukapass.com. I'll show you actually, it's right here. So you go on sukapass.com, the website will load, hit download, if I can press it, there we go, hit download, scroll down a little bit, there's the test flight button, there's the Google Play button. You can search for us directly on the Google Play Store, or if you're on iOS, make sure to come to the website here, click on this Apple Test Flight. If you don't already know what Test Flight is, or if you don't know, if you haven't already got Test Flight, pressing that will take you to, let's see what it does actually. So currently for me, it's, because I've got Test Flight, it's thingy, but it'll say like, download Test Flight, you download Test Flight. I showed you at the start of the video, I'm sure I did. And then you can install Suka Pass from there. Okay, nice little icon on your iOS device. So it'll work on iPhones, iPads, tablets, Android phones, devices. Just basically just go download it. Okay guys, that was Suka Pass 1.3 in a nutshell. Hope you're enjoying the app. I know it's been a little while since our previous update, but we are continuing to work on the app and we have loads more features and updates planned for you in the future. Some great ideas actually that I can't wait for you to see once we put pen to paper and start working on them. And keep an eye on the social media account, Suka Pass Twitter mainly is the main one, but we are on Facebook and Instagram. Just need to concentrate a little bit more on them, but your best bet is to go on the Suka Pass Twitter, and that's where you'll get some nice tweets from us and the latest updates. Go on sukapass.com, download the app if you haven't done so already, and that is it. So thank you for watching guys, take care and see you next time.